Welcome back to another game review. Today, I'll be reviewing Cruise Line Tycoon and seeing if it's worth the whopping 250 robux it's worth. This game was chosen by you guys on our community tab, but my mistake was recording the footage when Cruise Line Tycoon was in the lead. Just a couple of hours after I finished recording the review, Water Park Tycoon took over. And so I will be releasing the Water Park Tycoon review in a couple of days. Before we begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. While you're there, comment below some games you guys want me to review next. Without further ado, let's jump right into the review. After loading into the game, I had absolutely no idea what to do. I was just pressing random buttons and walking around. There was no tutorial apart from this page telling you how to increase efficiency. I proceeded to create a route. Not knowing what else to do, I then decided to start working on my ship, starting off with the ship's bridge. I began placing down some bridge panels, not knowing that they didn't actually do anything. I then placed some crew cabins down right behind the bridge and proceeded to change the color of the walls to this nice dark linen color. I went on to work on this outside area to allow guests to relax. I placed some hot tubs, lounge chairs, seats, and finally, some decorations. I then added an entrance to this area and added a burger shop in this area that I'll dedicate as a restaurant. This was the only stall I could fit here, and I changed the flooring of the bridge to this nice gray carpet and the restaurant area to these wooden planks. When I wanted to change the location of the burger stall, I accidentally selected one of the crew cabins, and I deleted it along with all of the walls around it. Luckily, there was an undo button, which most games don't include, which I pressed, but it didn't place back down all the walls that were deleted. This wasn't such a big deal, but little things like this can really tick some people off. So I moved the burger stall to the middle and placed some seats down to let customers sit while eating. I also included these window seats and changed the blank walls into windows. So far, it's looking great, but we haven't started making the actual level for customers to live in first. I placed this large balcony stateroom at the bow of the ship, only for the best customers. When I wanted to extend this room, I couldn't delete this curved wall and couldn't place one, so maybe that's something they could add. Since I couldn't place anything in this small room, I just placed some decorations to help with the ship's ratings. I then placed more rooms down, some with these nice balconies. I placed a medical center but didn't have enough money for a laundry room, so I had to delete one of the guest rooms in order to place one. To make way for a staircase, I had to delete yet another room, and so I bought fuel and supplies and let's set sail. And this was when I realized that when creating routes, you have to place waypoints to direct your ship to avoid obstacles. Now, this is cool and all, but some parts of the map and get rather low quality, and even if you make the ship avoid obstacles on the map, the ship can still hit that obstacle in the actual game, which I have experienced many times off camera. After creating a new route with all the obstacles avoided, I set sail into the ocean, headed to my next stop. When I reached my next stop, I learned that you were able to top up on fuel, resources, and unload passengers automatically by checking them off on this list. And so, let's move on to our next stops. When I unloaded my passengers at this stop, I earned $60,000. And so I repeated this cycle of loading and unloading passengers at different stops for the next couple of hours, and finally, I had enough to buy this Stratus-class ship, which was bigger and faster than my previous ship. I started off with most of the same things: building crew cabins near the bridge, placing a staircase, a bakery, and some rooms, which I had to delete some random things around the ship to place. And so we've run out of money and we have to set sail in order to earn some more money. One thing I realized on the way to my next stop: you are able to see your other ships that you own. Look! Well, after more trips, I gathered up $100,000 to spend on the ship. I placed down more rooms once again, including some with balconies and some without. I also made this little outside area for guests to sit down and play this shuffleboard game. After running out of money, I went on more trips, earning myself a whopping $300,000. I placed down more rooms and more seats in my restaurant area, also placing down some buffet bars, allowing customers to eat more food, and allowing myself to earn more money. I changed the flooring of the entirety of the outside of the ship, adding more places for guests to seat and a huge hot tub for them to chill in. I made space in the lowest level to place a laundry room and a medical center, and then moved to the top level, placing this humongous funnel costing $32,000 and 2 smaller curved funnels for $10,000 each. Since we are so close to the full 5-star rating, I decided to add some finishing touches like this nice little outside cinema area and this miniature ship model at the bottom floor, finally getting us to the 5-star rating. And with that, we are done with our ships and let's head to the review. For fun, I'll give this game a 19 out of 20. It's not repetitive and the travel time between destinations is not too long. The fact that you are able to place furniture and items wherever you want also adds to another layer of creativity. For replayability, I'll give it an 18 out of 20 as the game offers many different ships for you to buy, and they increase in price, getting you to play the game more to unlock those ships. For how easy the game is to play, I'll have to unfortunately give it a 14 out of 20. The whole gameplay is rather simple: build a ship and create routes for them. However, I had to figure everything out all by myself, and a tutorial would have been nice, even if it just explained the basics of the game. For graphics, I'll give it a 16 out of 20. These visuals are not the best that a Roblox game can offer, but are still good. I like the way they animated the waves, but that's really about it. For interfaces and GUI, I'll give it a solid 18 out of 20. The interfaces are clean, simple, and don't block your entire view. However, the whole waypoint system and some parts of the building, such as the whole undo problem I had just now, just needs some improving and refining, which unfortunately takes off some points. That brings the total score of the game to 85 out of 100, placing it in first place, dethroning all other games and placing it at the top, where it belongs. I truly think that this is a game that's amazing upon alpha release, and it has so much potential. So is it worth the 250 Robux? The game can be a little expensive for some people, but if you have a spare 250 Robux, do spend it on this game. It's really fun, and I will definitely play this in my free time. But before you go, if you like football and want to wear around the kit of your favorite team, join my new group, where we post the cheapest and highest quality football jerseys on all of Roblox. Currently, there are only a few teams' shirts on sale, but if I see that you guys support my group, I'll definitely upload more kits in the future. Leave a comment which football team you support, and I'll make its kit immediately. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this game review, and if you have any other games you want me to review, leave it in the comments down below.